today is Raymond Lambert. After 23 years in insurance group benefits, Raymond has now transitioned into wellness with strength and conditioning focus. He now brings value to every client by creating a training experience where every client grows through improved strength and optimal condition. Raymond also loves being a father, 99% of the time. Raymond is working on his level 2 in Pathways. The project is understanding his leadership style. The title of his presentation today is Servant Leader. Please welcome Advanced Communicator Gold, Advanced Leader Bronze, Raymond Lambert.
Leadership. We hear this word so many times. It's one of those words that there's really no value to it anymore, because everywhere you turn, you go into chapters or Indigo, there's multiple sections on leadership. You go on LinkedIn, there's so many topics, seven ways to be a better leader, all that stuff in leadership. And there's even different leadership styles. So based on my presentation today, I'm telling you about different leadership. I was talking about my leadership style, but there are the variation of leadership styles. There's a democratic leader, there's the authoritative leader, there's the pace setter leader, there's the coaching, there's the creative leader. But I'm going to focus today on the servant leader. Man, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. So I'm going to give you the definition of the servant leader. I'm going to give you 2 examples, one in my own personal life and one in my career. And I'm going to tell you how I use servant leadership in my business that I'm involved in. So what does servant leader mean? It sounds like a very servant leader. What does that mean? Well, it means that the leader is there to serve the employee, his staff, his team, and not the other way around. So you sort of take that pyramid and turn it upside down, where the leader is at the bottom, trying to empower your staff, trying to empower the people that you're dealing with to make them better. And in the process, you get better, but everyone else get better. That's what servant leadership is about. Now, how do I use servant leadership in my life? So in my relationship about 6 years ago, my wife and I decided that health and fitness is going to be a way of life for us. This is what we're going to set. We're going to set this goal. This is what it's going to be. We set the goal, but 3 months later, nothing happened. We're both waiting for each other to make that move. No one made the move. Now, I could have been one of the authoritative leaders and said to her, this is how we're going to do it, and this is going to be done. I mean, I do have a bit of leverage. I could have done that. I don't know how, for the long term, how that would work out, but I could have done that because I have a bit of leverage. But the thing I decided to do was to be the change I want to see in the world, which is what Gandhi says. I started to create a system. I started to exercise. And eventually, she started to see what I'm doing, and she started to take on and become the leader and follow and do the things that we set out to do. Now, there's a downside to servant leadership. One of the drawbacks to servant leadership is it has to be people who are willing to want to get better. So to be a servant leader, the people that you work with, whether it's your team, whether it's whatever situation you're in, they have to actually want to get better. If not, it becomes very, very difficult and very challenging. So this is where in my home where I became a servant leader. I led by example, and eventually my wife started to take on. Now in my work, I work at this company called Mediview Blue Cross. I am the face. I am out seeing the clients. I am the one who has to take full responsibility. I have a service rep who does my admin and my service work. I have an underwriter who did the pricing, and I have someone who creates a proposal. I have an account manager. The thing is, actually, they don't report to me directly. So how do I lead them to make sure that we create great service? Because when I win, if I get a big account, everyone benefits. However, they don't report to me. So I go out, now we get a proposal, I'm sitting in front of the clients, I have all the information, everything is all set, and there's a mistake. Now, they're looking at me, it's a mistake, I sit there, what do? Do I roll my team under the bus? How do I take responsibility? As a servant leader, you take responsibility because I am the face. I take responsibility because I'm leading. Then I go back to my team and we do sort of coaching or trying to explain stuff, but without blaming any of the team members. And this is where the power of being a servant leader comes in handy, where you take full responsibility, but you don't blame the team for what has happened. And this is where good coaching comes in with that team and everyone gets better in the process. Now, how do I use this in my day-to-day life? I am now in the wellness and consulting. I have clients coming to me. They look to me for a level of, you have to be a step ahead where they're coming to you for information or for you to create results for them. However, they're not your staff. So you have to lead them, but you're not leading I'm not saying, okay, this is what you need to do and this is how it gets to get done. There are times when you need to do that, but once again, in my situation, when I'm dealing with my clients, I have to be that leader without having that authority, without having that position, without having that title to help me. So when my client comes in, I have to listen to what their needs and their goals are. I have to see where they're at, like what are they bringing? Where is their fitness level? Where is their mental level? What level are they at? Then I'm able to now, when they show up to me, I am prepared with a program for them. I am prepared to encourage and coach them to go from where they are to where they want to be. So this is now where servant leadership has really come in handy. I'm still a novice at servant leadership. I'm learning to master it, but I realized, as I told you before, whether it's with my wife or the jobs I used to do, it's actually led me into wanting to understand how to master this way of leading others. We all have some form of leadership in our lives, whether we're a business owner or a consultant.